Hi, I'm Rich Santos, Group Publisher of WealthManagement.com, publishers of Rep and Trust and Estates magazine. With me today is Mike Roscoe. Mike is the Senior VP and Actuary at the Hartford's individual life insurance business. Mike, thanks for taking the time to join me.
Well, thank you, Rich. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
A couple of questions. I think you'll agree, and I think most people will agree, that buying life insurance is a tedious process that involves forms, blood tests, all kinds of procedures to go through. Tell me a little bit about what the Hartford is doing to bring this whole process into the 21st century.
Oh, Rich, that's a great question about how we've been able to enhance that tedious process to issue a policy. When life insurance is sold, it takes a lot of work just putting together the case, and then once it's the appropriate solution, there's another 48 days before that policy gets issued. What Hartford has done is we've taken that 48 days and we've turned it down to 5 days. We actually have it down to overnight right now, and with electronic technology, we're going to be issuing those policies within minutes.
How have you done that?
So we have this process called Issue First. And what Issue First is we've understood that when you underwrite a policy, the very first thing you have to find out, is a person insurable? We can determine if they're insurable with a series of 8 questions. And if those questions can be answered right on the spot, and if they're answered favorably, we are very comfortable issuing the policy right then and there.
Wow, it sounds like it's a real game changer.
It has been tremendous, because not only are we issuing policies within minutes, we're able to continue the underwriting process and still be able to give the policyholder the best rate possible, because that process continues after issue, and we then give them the final rate, which is generally exactly what they expected in the first place.
That's tremendous. Can you give me some examples, other examples of how the Hartford is innovating?
We've been innovating on a lot of different fronts. One of the things that we're most proud of is looking at an issue that clients are most concerned with, and that's what happens in the face of chronic illness. Chronic illness in your later years, generally the best way to prepare for that today is to buy long-term care insurance. It's a great solution, but it has one catch. And we've been able to overcome that catch. So let me tell you about that catch, Rich. Is you have, with long-term care insurance, it will pay for the care. It'll pay for professional care that's received. What we found is that most people, when they get into a chronic illness, they don't want to be put into a home. They want to stay in their own home, and they want to be cared for by a family member.
Understandable.
Unfortunately, long-term care insurance won't pay for that. It'll only pay for professional care that's received. What we've created is the Life Access Accelerated Benefit Rider. That rider will allow a client to tap into their policy face amount, and they can accelerate a portion of it to pay the family for any reason whatsoever. Yes, if there's professional care, it can be used to offset that, but if it's being taken care of in your home, it's just additional income that we can use for any purpose whatsoever.
Wow, it sounds like it's a popular product.
It's been extremely popular. At the end of last year, over 40% of our policies were issued with that Life Access rider on it.
My goodness. Mike, from your point of view, what other challenges should the industry be addressing?
You know, some of the challenges that are in the industry right now is just a lack of understanding of the value that's in that product. If you think about it, people are concerned with certainly income protection, and life insurance is a great answer for that. But people are worried about living too long. We just talked about chronic illness. They're worried about retirement savings. There's a lot of different worries. Life insurance is a tremendous product that actually has a lot of benefits across that spectrum. It's a great option for people to consider. What the industry needs to do is twofold. One is there's got to be some better education, understanding, and promotion of the product for these additional outcomes. Also, there has to be some additional flexibility built into the product so it can handle that multitude of life's outcomes.
Very good. Well, Mike, again, thank you. Mike Roscoe, Senior VP and Actuary at the Hartford's individual life insurance business. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much, Rich.